Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today's Friday, July the 12th. Hot day. Well, 86, but it feels a little hotter than that. But and it's supposed to get hotter and hotter and hotter. That's okay, I guess. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, I have to share this. Um, if you're like really down in the dumps, having trouble, talk to somebody. I just had a coworker commit suicide yesterday. Left behind his girlfriend and a 1 year old baby boy. And he was only 27 years old. It's sad. If you know somebody or if you're talk to somebody, it's that stigma it needs to go away. I, I've had counseling throughout my years. Just if you're having talk to a friend, talk to somebody. They've got a hotline number, a suicide number. I think it's 988 or something like that. I'm not sure, but talk to somebody. But yeah, when I mean, just seeing what's going on now, how it's affecting both sides of the family, his girlfriend's family, and then his family. It it's a mess. So if you're having trouble, really seriously, talk to somebody. I just wanted to share that. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend, and I'm happy it's Friday. Like I said, I'm getting closer and closer to retirement. If I could retire today, I would, but that ain't happening. So, but it's all good. So anyway, if you could go up into space, would you do it? If you could go through a year's training or whatever, and it's probably longer than that, but just to even just go above the what is it, stratosphere, atmosphere, whatever, where you're actually weightless, I think it'd be pretty cool. So we have some astronauts that are stuck at the space station. They were on a routine uh, mission, whatever they do, and I think they were only supposed to be out for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and it's been I think over a month now. And I've been hearing about the story, but I caught the story yesterday. So let me share this. It says astronauts are stuck on International Space Station indefinitely after problems with the Boeing Starliner. So there's a picture of the Boeing Starliner, or part of it. The two astronauts currently stuck on the International Space Station might not be able to come down until August, NASA has said. They were taken to the ISS on board Boeing's troubled Starliner capsule in June. Even before launch, the spacecraft ran into technical issues and it has experienced a host of new ones since. So if they were having trouble, why'd they shoot them up there then? Sanana Williams and Butch Wilmore, the astronauts were supposed to come back after around a week, but engineers have repeatedly delayed their return flight because of safety concerns about the capsule. Since then, they have been stuck indefinitely on the spacecraft as engineers work to check whether the Starliner would be safe to return. But in a new update, NASA engineers said that the astronauts could be stuck until August. The crew on the ISS is supposed to rotate in mid-August, which is serving as something of a deadline for the plans. The astronauts stuck in space have, however, said that they believe the spacecraft will allow for their safe return. I have a real good feeling in my heart that this spacecraft will bring us home. No problem. NASA astronaut Suni Williams said during the test crew's first news conference since docking to the ISIS more than a month ago. NASA's commercial crew chief, Steve Stitch, told reporters on Wednesday that we're taking our time with the testing and that the results of the New Mexico thruster test are not quite what we would have hoped for. Stitch said he hopes the testing will be completed by this weekend. Stitch previously said these testings could last a couple of weeks, followed by detailed NASA review of the data to inform the agency's decision on letting the Starliner fly the astronauts home. Also docked to the space station in SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule that ferried 4 astronauts to the ISS in March, and a Russian Soyuz capsule that delivered 3 others in September. Stitch acknowledged that at least one of those vehicles could provide an alternative ride home for Wilmore and Williams. We have a little bit more time to go through the data and then make a decision as to whether we need to do anything different with the return plan, Stitch said. But the prime option today is to return Butch and Suni on Starliner. Right now, we don't see any reason that wouldn't be the case. Starliner is approved to stay docked to the ISS for 45 days, which would be July 21st, or up to 90 days using various backup systems and depending largely on the health of its lithium ion batteries, which have caused concerns in the past. Though NASA and Boeing have said Starliner is capable of returning the astronauts to Earth in the event of an emergency on the ISS, the capsule is not approved to fly home under normal, non-emergency circumstances until its thrusters issues are resolved or at least better understood. And a Russian satellite last month broke apart into some 180 pieces of debris near the space station's orbit and forced astronauts into their various docked spacecraft, including Wilmore and Williams, getting into the Starliner to prepare for a potential escape. Boeing cited the event as an example of Starliner's readiness to return home if absolutely necessary. Mark Nappy, Boeing's Starliner chief, told reporters that such an emergency return scenario would simply involve Starliner undocking from the station and safely returning the crew to Earth, despite questions about the thrusters. I feel confident that if there was a problem with the International Space Station, we could get in our spacecraft and we can undock, talk to our team, and figure out the best way to come home, Williams said. And see, The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news brand, providing global news, commentary, and analysts for the independently minded. We have grown a huge global readership of independently minded individuals who value our trusted voice and committed to a positive change. Our mission, making change happen, has never been as important as it is today. So anyway, that's from the newspaper itself, I guess. Yeah, the Independent. So there you go. We have a couple of astronauts stuck up in space. Hope they got plenty of food. You know what? They're probably thinking we might be better off up here than down where Biden is. I don't know. But that's kind of knowing that you're stuck up there. But that's their job. So, but like I said, if you had the chance to go to outer space, would you do it? I don't know. I might. I think it'd be kind of cool, actually. Anyway, this is Wolfang. I hope everybody has a great Friday evening and a great weekend. Blessed be, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.